Ladies and gentlemen, today I will be showing you how you can go pro on high ping. I know how frustrating it can be to be at such a disadvantage playing on 60 plus ping, with some of you having up to or over 100 ping. I get asked a lot on how I play so well on 60 ping with a 5 millisecond response time. Today, I will be telling you guys all my tips and secrets I have to play well on high ping. I'll be showing you guys actual in-game tips, not exit lag or anything like that, because let's be real, those money costing apps are not effective. For those who are new to Fortnite competitive and do not know what ping is the time it takes for data to travel from your PC or console to the Fortnite servers and back to you, which is the delay between your device and the servers. In a simpler version, the closer you are to the Fortnite servers, the lower the ping you have, and the farther you are, the higher your ping is. And being on lower ping gives you a better response time or lower delay, meaning you can edit faster, build faster, shoot faster, and just overall react faster. Starting with my number one tip for NA players is always play on Central. All tournaments are on Central, so if you're playing on East or West while playing creative or ranked, then play a tourney once a week on a 20 ping difference. That's not going to help you. But for every region, I recommend going to a different region that makes your ping higher. If you can learn to play on a higher ping, you will be able to hit edits and shots much easier on your normal ping. Next is make sure you're playing on full screen. If not, this can cause a lot of input delay, so just make sure that setting is checked on. Moving on to in-game tips, when you're playing on high ping, you must change the way you play and think completely. It's very hard to learn from pros because when you watch pros, they play very aggressive and fast. When you're on high ping, you should hardly ever play aggressively. Unless I have my opponent less than 100 HP, I do not play aggressive because I can't take walls. And if someone makes an edit and they are a lower ping, they will be able to shoot and react faster than you. So I know how bad that sounds, but it's the sad truth. So always play on the defensive side. So I recommend botting players who have high ping but are better than you. Moving on to my next tip is always play from a distance rather than up close and trying to go for piece control. What I mean by this is always spray from a couple boxes away until you get a good HP advantage where you can play aggressive and go for piece control. Because if you play on your opponent's wall and your opponent gets a good shot off on you, then it is going to be very hard to build away and heal because they're taking all your walls instantly. Moving on to an important tip is most players don't fully understand piece control. Piece control isn't just full boxing someone and having them run into your wall. Piece control is having the most builds in a fight, which is giving you more control over the fight. Being able to have more edits in a fight when being on high ping is a huge advantage because you can go for more peaks and more distant edits that'll throw your opponent off. Next is going into creative and focusing on making good consistent peaks where your opponent can't get a shot off. On any ping, it is crucial to not take damage in fights, but especially on high ping, taking damage will punish you very badly. So focus on going for peaks. I'll leave a map code on screen now for a good map you guys can use, and I'll also leave it in the description below. On to my next tip, every time you get into a fight or someone keys you, just make sure to build boxes and never build fight. Build fighting is bad for many reasons. It's too costly on mats and it attracts third parties. You can die to fall damage, and when building and trying to retake on high ping, it's not good and it's easy to get tagged. So I always recommend boxing up. Now this next tip is the most important tip in the whole video, going back to making boxes, is never ever try to hold your wall. If your opponent drops on your wall, instantly make another box and keep doing this until you catch your opponent off guard. At some point, your opponent will get irritated and emotional and make a dumb play, which is your opening to get the advantage in a fight. Going on to my final tip, it's just to avoid fights. Overall, making it to endgame is what counts. Just because you don't get kills doesn't mean you're a bad player. Almost every tournament has a higher placement to kill ratio, and it's simply not worth risking your game to take a fight in which you're already at a ping disadvantage. And when you're in endgame, ping doesn't matter too much, as it's mostly skill at that point. It's about how smart you play and rotate. Now, being on a higher ping is a disadvantage, but as long as you stay aware and keep moving, you'll be fine. One thing that will always hold you back forever until you change your mindset is blaming ping on every death. Instead of blaming ping, look at other mistakes you made. Maybe you missed an edit or a shot. Just don't focus on ping and change up your playstyle and you will go pro. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to drop a like. And if you would like to see more content like this, maybe consider subscribing as we are on our way to 2,000 subscribers. Make sure to join my Discord server. Link is in the description below to stay updated for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Without further ado, have a great rest of your day or night, and I'm out. Peace.